No, sometimes I just wish I can play all this thing and play with the mouth of my sax. Let's try it. It says that. Let's do some 251, you know. Okay, where are you going, guy? Okay, so let me just do some 251s in this on this backing track. I was actually looking for a 251 proper 251 to work with, but I just couldn't get one. All the ones I was getting were basically swing kind of pattern, and I want something on R&B. So eventually, it turned out to be that it's this one I have to work with. So I'll just work with it, give you some 1 or 2 251s, and then we'll see how to incorporate it into what I'm doing. But let me analyze the chord for you first. So it says fa, fa, mi, mi. Try to get it. Fa, fa, and fa again. Mi, mi, fa. Then mi, mi. Then re, mi, sa. So that's on that re, mi, sa. I'll just take that as re, sa, do. So that's where we'll likely apply our 251. So the first one I'll give you is don't mind the progression, I'll just play it. Re mi fa sa la do ti sa la fa mi re so fa mi re do. That's it. That's the licks I'm giving you. Hey. there again. It says, I'll do it one more time, and then I'll give you another one. Which other one can I give you now? Re mi fa la so fi fa so la do mi mo re do ti re do. Re mi fa la so fi fa so la do mi mo re do ti la do. Re mi fa la so fi fa so la do mi mo re do ti la do. So you know the what I have in my notes is re mi fa la so fi fa so la do mi mo re do ti re do. But no, you just get to adapt it to what the music is giving you. So it's not casting tone. Because I know some people have a lot of licks and they don't know how to use it. So don't think you have to always do it that way. So I'm going to use it now. So that's the lick. We're going there now. Right. Thank you. Don't stop, just leave it. Let's just have a small conversation and we are good to go. Thank you. I don't know who uploaded this backing track, but I love it. It's cool. Super cool. Okay, so let's have this short conversation about some old practices that can still benefit you in the modern century. Old practices that can benefit you in the modern century. You know, guys, it's not all about your skill. Your skill will open door for you. Your gift will take you up. But your attitude will keep you there. Your gift will take you up. Your character will sustain you. That's the best way I can put it. I've seen a lot of young guys these days who suddenly feel they can just abandon the old practices. They're moving the ancient landmark. You can put it that way. It's the story of a young guy who came to me some years ago, I think about 6-7 years ago, and who said, I want to learn from you, but I also want to work for you, and I want to work for you for free. For me, I find it very difficult to allow people to work for me for free. So I was thinking in my head, So I asked him a few questions. Where are you coming from? Where do you live? And he described where he lives. And I can tell you it was a very long distance. So I asked myself, this guy has no job, no earnings yet. He was just laid off in the place where he works. And then he wanted to be coming to my place all the way from that side, and was willing to be a volunteer. So I said to him, I said, I can't employ you. He said, I don't want your employment. I want to learn from you. Then I said to him again, the only job available in this place is the cleaning job. Are you ready to be a cleaner? And he said, I'm ready to be anything. Wow. So I discovered no matter how much I persuade him to give up, he's not going to give up. So I didn't have a choice. I just had to let him work with me for a period. So we walk in here and then we clean. He cleaned better even than the cleaners that were on P. And I was just watching this guy. He was doing everything with the whole of his heart. But he was learning. So here's the first point of first thing I want you to note. When you get a job, even the paid job, let it not be entirely about what you earn, but about what you learn. Let me say it again. If you work anywhere, let your motivation not be based solely on what you earn. Let it be more about what you learn than what you earn. The guy practically understood me, understood everything we do here, and today he's doing so well for himself. So well, he worked for over 6 months. Of course, in those periods, I find a way to just tip him, but not letting him know that it's my way of paying salary, because I figured where he's coming from is far, and he doesn't have any other job, because he'll come here from morning to evening for more than 6 months. I'm telling you, that really brought about positive things in his life. I watch him today, I see him online doing exactly what I do, and while he was there, a lot of beautiful doors open onto him. You know, there are times people will come in to come and do certain things, and I just say, see, guy, go and do it. So please, youth of today, don't let it just be about what you get, about what somebody pays you. You know, I see a lot of youth today moving around from place to place, not willing to bend down and be part of the work. All they have at the back of their mind is what they get. What they get, just about them. When is it going to be about the other person on the other side? That is number one. Number two, whilst talking on the subject of you giving your all, there's this thing we call humility or sense of responsibility. You know, most time when you go to apply for a job in some places, they just ask you, there's this thing they write on their requirement, is the ability to work under minimum supervision. I call it sense of responsibility. There have been times where some young guys will come into my space, maybe while we are rehearsing or while we are trying to set up. They want to rehearse with me, but no, they will sit down and watch me do all the arrangements. I won't say anything, I'll just be watching. But sometimes I'm sweeping, trying to organize my space, and I'm seeing fellow musicians like me, who I'm older than, is trying to possibly get on my train, use my platform and all of that, and then he walks into my space and I'm cleaning, I'm organizing, I'm arranging, and they're just watching me. Now something is going on in my head. I'm talking to you now because we are human beings. There's a way we think, there's a way we reward people, and this is not just all about me. And maybe after 1 or 2 months, the guy is coming around to ask for 1 or 2 things, and then suddenly I'm like, but boy, you're over responsible. I don't know if that same thing applies to you. If it applies to, just drop it in the comments. I'm like, but boy, you're over responsible. You know, there are times I'm carrying my instrument, and you know, just the way we were brought up, when you see an elder doing something, you also try to contribute to your quota. The people that mentored me on the saxophone were actually younger than me, but for the fact that I consider them my mentor, I bow down to serve them. Let me give you a short story. While I was in school, the first 2 years in school, myself and my friend, we live off campus, and we're so blessed to have very good results. And there's this guy who turned out to be my friend too. Number one, he was 9 years older than me, but we're in the same class. 9 years older than me. 9 years and about 1 month older than me. But we're in the same class. And he said to me one day, he said, Tope, you and this your friend, you are one of the people leading the class. I also want to have good results. Please, let me live with you. And I said, you can't live with me. 3 is a crowd. We are just 2 in this room and we are okay. So I gave him money. I said, you know what? Go and stay to one of my friends who's looking for somebody to team up with. You just go and stay with him. And then he came back and said, the problem is not money. The problem is that I want to know what you guys know. I want to do what you guys do because I want to get the same result you guys are getting. So we allowed him. Now, given the fact that this guy is older than us, he will clean, he will fetch water, he will do all kinds of things just to make sure that he's in the same room with us. I don't know for anything. By the time we were graduating from school, he made upper on the dot. He sacrificed whatever needs to be sacrificed to get whatever he needs to get. God needed a lot of sons, so he sacrificed Jesus. Come on, go out there. I put in so much for them, but the devil is taking them away from me. So if I'm going to get them, I have to give something. Now ask yourself, if God can give something to have you, what are you willing to give to get what you want? There's one thing I tell people oftentimes, and it's a very simple sentence. I say, assumption is the easiest form of knowledge. Assumption. When somebody is doing well, just assume he's lucky. When somebody is doing well, just assume he's fortunate. No. It's not every time somebody is doing well that is fortunate or lucky. There's some kind of seed they have sown before getting the results they are getting. So I watch people around me, young guys specifically. You need to make a lot of adjustments. These ancient ideas, they still produce results. Humility still produce results. Selflessness still produce results. Service still produce results. One of the things I tell people who cares to listen is, one of your surest way to getting close to a big man or to a man that's supposed to help you is by offering free services. Just go to them and say, how can I be of help to you? Some of you, when they tell you, can you come for this? The next thing is, I don't have transport. I've tried to places where I don't just even have the energy to tell them I don't have transport. And I just go and offer my service to the best of my abilities. I'm telling you, this thing has opened doors for me. Doors. And this attitude is still opening doors now, even in this time and this age and time. I'll give you this last 2 examples and I'm done. I teach saxophone. And there are times where some people I respect just come and say, okay, we want to learn. Now, and they don't want me to refer them to my teachers. So they just want me to teach them directly. Sometimes I'm downstairs, this studio is on the 2nd floor. So sometimes I'm downstairs, I'll just be downstairs when they will drive in. And I offer to pick the saxophone for them. Imagine me picking the saxophone of my student. And I say, no, you're my guy. I'm coming to learn from you. Forget wherever you're coming from. And I say, sir, let me take your saxophone. So come on, some of them will decline. Some of them will allow me to carry it. But this is the point. I'm not at any point thinking in my head that maybe I'm the teacher. You're coming to learn from me. Why should I carry your sax for you? Class is class. But imagine my pastor coming in to learn from me. I've had the time where my pastor said he wants to learn. I've had pastors who have told me they want to learn, and then they will come to the studio, they come to the academy, and I just say, please give me your sax, let me carry it for you. For those that declined, I respect them. For those that feel it's not a big deal, they allowed me and I carry. It's not like I'm trying to force humility. I just feel, even though I'm the teacher, I still respect this guy. Even though I'm the teacher, this guy can still open some doors for me. Please, I beg you, be humble. Young guys of my generation and the ones younger than me, please be humble. this thing will open doors for you. Doesn't humility is not only when you say "Epelesa" and bow down. It goes beyond that. It reflects in your actions as well. It reflects in your actions. And remember, your actions will always determine the kind of results you get. The Bible says God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. He resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. There's a common saying that the way up is down. Let's embrace humility with all we've got. It's beyond how well you play the scales. It's beyond. No, don't see yourself with anything. You know, see others that deserve respect and give them respect. See where you can fit in people's life and plunge in yourself. Just plug in there and offer the services you can offer. Offer the sacrifices you can offer, and God will bless you. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this, and I pray that God will give all of us strength to adjust where we need to adjust, so that we can get what He has in store for us. God bless you. Cheers. Thank you.